The camera world has been shaken up in a way few expected. Nikon and RED are now working together. Their first product, the Nikon ZR, doesn't just wear both logos proudly. It also introduces Nikon's brand new Z Cinema line. And the headline feature? This $2,200 body can record internal REDCODE RAW, making it the most affordable RED RAW capable camera ever released. For filmmakers and content creators, that's a big deal. RED RAW has historically been locked behind expensive, high-end cinema rigs. Now, Nikon is putting that workflow within reach of a much broader audience. But here's the catch. The ZR isn't a straightforward cinema camera. Its design, ports, and card slots feel more like a consumer vlogging model than a dedicated filmmaking tool. That leaves us with a fascinating question. Is the ZR truly a cinema breakthrough, or just a hybrid camera trying too hard? Let's dive in. Build-in ergonomics. Pick up the Nikon ZR and you'll notice some unusual choices right away. Nikon opted for a micro HDMI port, which feels like a step backward compared to the full-size connection on the Z6 III. For serious production work, that's a weak point. Battery orientation also creates a strange compromise. Nikon's ZL-15 batteries are mounted sideways, leaving no space for proper side card slots. Instead, you'll find a CF Express Type B slot and a micro SD slot tucked into the battery compartment on the bottom. Even worse, the RED RAW is limited to 12-bit with fixed compression, but the results are excellent. Rolling shutter performance is under 10 milliseconds in all modes, fantastic for the price. Dynamic range hits around 14 stops total, with 11 usable and oversampled workflows. That's competitive with cameras costing thousands more. For resolutions, you get 6K up to 60 frames per second and 4K up to 120 frames per second. The 4K 60 mode is uncropped and looks fantastic, though 4K 120 introduces a 1.5x crop. ProRes 422HQ is solid for editing-friendly workflows, while H.265 is highly compressed and less reliable, with the same quirks seen on previous Nikon cameras. Media requirements are steep. At 6K 60 RED RAW you'll chew through H roughly 470 megabytes per second. A 320 gigabytes card will last under half an hour. Large, fast CF Express cards are absolutely necessary here. On color science, Nikon remains consistent. The ZR supports RED wide gamut and Log3G10, but you'll need RED LUTs, not Nikons. It's flexible in post, though oddly Nikon only allows LUT imports in RED RAW mode, not in N-Log. Performance and battery life. Despite lacking a fan, the ZR manages heat extremely well. In hot conditions, it recorded over 2 hours in 6K 24 RED RAW without overheating. The limiting factor was Nikon's arbitrary 2-hour 5-minute record cap, not thermals. Battery life is also decent. One EL-15 gets you about 2 hours of 6K RAW recording. The camera supports USB-C power delivery, and it can also function as a UVC webcam at 1080p 60. A nice bonus for streamers. Autofocus and IBIS match the Z6 III. AF is fast, with reliable subject detection, though high-res zoom disables tracking. Stabilization works fine for static handheld shots, but Sony and Panasonic still lead for smoother movement. Verdict: the Nikon ZR is one of the most interesting cameras of 2025. For $2,200, it delivers internal REDCODE RAW, excellent rolling shutter performance, strong dynamic range, and one of the best LCDs on the market. Its 32-bit float audio is genuinely useful, and thermals are impressively well managed. But at the same time, the ZR feels conflicted. The micro HDMI, bottom-mounted single-slot media, lack of XLR accessories, and awkward rigging options make it frustrating as a true cinema tool. If you compare it to the Sony ZV-1, however, the ZR wins easily, offering better image quality, audio, and thermal performance at a lower price. Against the FX3, though, it falls short in usability and professional readiness. So who is the ZR for? It's the perfect camera for creators who want RED RAW at the lowest possible cost, or for hybrid shooters who value flexibility over polish. It's not the most refined cinema experience, but it's a groundbreaking step for Nikon and RED's partnership, and it hints at even more exciting cameras to come.